Are all of you beneath me? I am a god, you dull creature. And I will not be bullied by that.
Honestly, I didn't want to make another video about this guy, but one of you guys asked and I happily obliged. So once again, I'm talking about Mulvaney.
Here we go again.
You know, he had a live musical show sometime last week to celebrate his 1 year of being an infamous, highly acclaimed insult of both femininity and masculinity.
This is torture.
And get this, you have to pay $5 to stream the show live, and the website crashed due to the enormous traffic he received that day. I mean, isn't it amazing to go from a performer in a Mammoth theater that shut down during the pandemic and a Price is Right contestant to selling out your first show at the Rockefeller Center? I mean, who said it doesn't pay to be a flamboyant excuse for a man? And in this very LGBTQIA+ musical, Dylan has something to say to his critics. Yes, he singled out the Daily Wire host and decided to make them the villain of his fairy tale. But make no mistake, he's addressing all of us. He's letting us know that we are his enemies if we don't affirm and support his pathway to prominence in Hollywood. So here is what he has to say to you.
What? Why would you give them even a second of your big day?
Good question.
Well, these are the people I have to deal with on a regular basis, so I thought I should include them in the evening.
But that doesn't mean you have to listen to them.
Well, I've always loved a little constructive criticism.
Baby, there's nothing constructive about that.
And it's not just criticism, it's indoctrination. Trans and non-binary people have been around for thousands of years.
You're kidding me, right?
My love, they want to silence us. They want to silence us and keep us in the Matrix.
To that black person that talked about the Matrix, come on, that's Andrew Tate, Manosphere, Red Pill talk. Please, stop biting, okay?
The Matrix is strong.
An indoctrination? I'm indoctrinating Dylan Mulvaney. Do any of these people have a dictionary? Have they ever read a book? I mean, that might explain their long-distance relationship with objective reality.
Damn!
And trans people haven't existed for thousands of years. And no amount of reputation will make that lie the truth. See, gender ideology is solely the invention of modern Western culture. It has no precedence anywhere in history, culture, or at any time in our mortal existence. This claim of always existing is so far from the truth, just like every other claim that these people make. It's bogus, it's ludicrous. But when has the truth ever been a stumbling block to the trans community? I mean, when? I mean, if the truth is not on their side, they simply label it transphobic and invent a lie. That's what they do. That's what they've always done. So continue.
I think we've established that I really like to talk, so I don't think they're going to have the best luck silencing me.
Maybe you should shut up.
Truthfully, I don't know what their goal is, but I do know how they make me feel now that I've built up a thicker skin.
Stop it. Get some help.
It doesn't hurt me. Do you want to feel how it feels?
I mean, I have to hand it to this guy. He sure knows how to sing. I guess he had to do something before he passes his prime for a career in Hollywood. You know, I've heard that, it's hard out there for white men in Hollywood, but the demand for trans women is through the roof. So he had to do something, and he had to do it fast. I get it, Dylan. I do.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
You say, I don't know what they want, but you know what we want. But you also know that going against that is your pathway to success in Hollywood, and it's working for you. It is. Congratulations. But it comes at a cost. It does, young man. And one of them is people and life constantly reminding you what an absolute disgrace you've become.
You are one pathetic loser.
But you've shown yourself to be immune to shame, just like a psychopath who is immune to pain. But acting as if you're affected by it is all part of the show. All this is just part of the performance, right? So keep going.
My response going forward, it's not over-explaining myself. It's not pleading. It's not expecting kindness from someone who has no kindness to give.
Oh boy.
My response is in the next joyous video that I make. That's my response.
And how does that differ from your previous response? You've never explained yourself, Dylan. You've never done that. All you keep doing is insisting that we accept you for who you are not. You see, Tupac once said in a movie that
just cause you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes, you know what I'm saying?
Dylan, you can't put a dress and some makeup on a man and call him a girl. You just can't. And nothing done in falsehood is kind. No, I won't let your accusation of unkindness go unnoticed. We are the kind ones here. We, your critics, we are actually the kind ones, because Dylan, There is no kindness in lying to people. Now, you may not like the bluntness, but it doesn't make us any less kind. The person who hates himself and is wicked towards himself amongst others is you, Dylan. And what you represent and advocate for is some deep level of wickedness. It ruins life and will destroy yours and that of so many people. You are leading a generation to a path of imminent destruction.
It is a sickness!
And the foretaste of it is the horror you've done on your body and your masculinity. But I'm interrupting the performance of a lifetime, right? So continue.
If I only could, I'd make a deal with God, not get him to swap our places. Can we pause there? Here it comes. I'm gonna say something that might make people feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm trying really hard to maintain a relationship with God, and I don't think that he made a mistake with me. And that maybe one day I will actually be grateful for being trans.
To whom?
That this isn't some curse, but it's just a different path to the same destination.
That's the point people like me have been trying to make, Dylan. We've been saying relentlessly that you are not a mistake. God didn't make a mistake when he made you a man. And what you are doing isn't a different path to the same destination, whatever that means. This is just you playing God and claiming that he made a mistake when he made you. You are the one who is talking and acting like you are cursed. And yes, you are acting.
It's all part of the show!
I mean, you said stop the music. They've been stopping the music at intervals. They knew they were going to stop the music there. And they stopped it smoothly. So don't deceive anybody. We know that this is all part of the show, Dylan.
I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
Also, if you are struggling with your relationship with the God of the Bible, maybe it's because friendship with the world is enmity with God and you can't serve two masters. You want to build your relationship with God, right? But you are in a crowd where talking about him makes them uncomfortable. I wonder why you are struggling with your relationship with God. I mean, I wonder, it's just a mystery, right? But continue.
And they can twist it, and they can mangle my joy into something ugly, something that fits an agenda. But the only agenda I have is to be happy and to be healthy and to stay alive. And if they can't support that, then I don't think that's support worth having. Because I look around this room and on this live stream, and I have all the support that I need right here.
Well, of course you do, Dylan. Of course you do. You finally have many eyeballs fixated on you. That's a lot of financial support. But I doubt that it will suffice to provide you with purpose and meaning. See, if you live for the applause of this hard-to-please woke crowd, who are already pissed at you because they claim that your store isn't inclusive enough to have clothes for plus-size people.
We have a person who claims to want to be inclusive of everybody, which is a great goal to have. But she's not.
Well, be ready for their lack of support to usher in your demise because it is coming. Hey, it is coming. They will desert you for the dumbest of reasons, or simply get tired of you and just move on. You are playing for a fringe, hateful, ungrateful crowd, known for devouring its very own. Why do you think they won't devour you? See, the best place to find support is in the truth. The truth is the best rock upon which to build a lifestyle. But that's your enemy, right? The truth is your enemy, and anyone with the audacity to speak the truth about you is mingling your joy into something ugly to push an agenda. Those people are genocidal, right? So I've been told. You guys claim that those people are genocidal. They want to eradicate an entire race of what?
So ridiculous.
But if your source of joy and happiness is divorced from the truth and rooted in a delusion, a lie, a rejection of reality, then you've destined yourself for a very miserable life.
Man, if you live for people's acceptance, you will die from their rejection.